All right, we're here with Big Steve at the Clevabuilt booth. First, put one in the old vise, Big Steve. What we wanted to know, if you had just one piece of equipment here at the booth that you wanted to show off to someone this weekend, what one piece would it be?
Probably the trap bar.
Okay, let's check it out.
Yeah, this is something I developed 4 or 5 years ago, and I haven't been showing it off, but I decided why not bring it here as a way to showcase it. It's not a final design, it's my second prototype, but I tried to do a different take on the trap bars without using any type of jacking method.
Right.
So the sleeves are elevated so you can slide plates on and off, so you don't ever need to lift the bar or jack it up. These posts are to add ballast because it's a front heavy trap bar.
Right.
The handles, these can extend in little, I think 2-inch increments or 1-inch increments. They also come out, you can rotate it and do a standard, like as if you were doing a deadlift. But yeah, you can give it a shot if you'd like to.
And what's this loading? Is this?
So this is ballast.
Yeah.
So because it's front heavy, and then I don't want to just add a bunch of weight, especially for shipping.
Right.
So I figured, okay, the user can add a plate with a collar. That way, they can add the ballast to level out the bar.
Yeah, that's cool. This is but this is not for sale yet.
No, this is far from that. It's kind of still like a concept that I got to do a lot of testing and revising on and all that stuff.
And if I was to just pick a piece of equipment at his booth, it's got to be the double deadlift jack. Hey, you showed me this earlier.
Yeah.
What aluminum is this made out of?
That's 70-75 aluminum.
Yeah,
so
and like it goes. It's kind of crazy.
It looks flimsy, but
but like when you feel it, it's not actually.
Yeah.
But it's kind of wild. But this is a really nice deadlift jack.
If you this is a
hey, I said
prototype.
one piece.
Well, I'm giving you another one. This is a concept I worked on like 5 years ago, around that time as well, and I might work on another version of this at some point in the future. But it's an automatic kickstand, so
that part's really cool.
You do your squatting, and then you pull the handle back. So
that one also, I know it's just raw right now, but it kind of makes it look badass.
I got the patina look on it.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, we appreciate it. Thanks for letting us check it out. All right, we're here with Big Adam from Rep. Put one in the advice. One question for you.
Okay.
You got the Rep booth here at Home Gym Con. If you had one piece of equipment, you could only show off one piece of equipment today. What one piece would you pick from the booth?
No, this got to be the Aries 2.0.
Okay.
Yeah. It's just the most versatile piece of equipment you can get.
Yeah.
But I guess the rack has to come with it, so it's all included. One
Yeah.
package. Let's come on.
Okay.
Yeah. So here, 2.0, obviously, if you've been a fan of Rep or just knowing the home gym kind of equipment market, you'll have noticed the 1.0 has been around. But we knew there was some improvements to be made, and we wanted to iterate again, trying to get out an iteration maybe twice before anybody else was able to do a good one once. So, we have, made several improvements and pretty happy with it.
So it's the rack mounted.
Give us a little demo here. Let's see.
Okay. Yeah, so we got the rack mounted. It's you got the rack mounted pull down. We got the belt fed handles. Shout out Chris. And then we got the low row. So you have a dedicated lat pull down and low row. And then you have the functional trainer with the swiveling pulleys on the outside. So you can do your cable cross. You can do triceps, biceps on the front.
What do you? Can I do a?
You weight
fly?
even here? You weight even? Yeah, you're good. You're good. Not be too light.
I hope it's light enough.
So one of the things we did with the 2.0,
it does feel good,
is we widened the pulley out. So instead of on a 1.0, the pulleys were even with the trolley, right in the middle, and these are spaced out a little bit, so you get a couple more inches of stretch on the outside.
It does feel really smooth.
Yeah.
So what's is that one of the differences from the 2 to from the 1 to the 2? What you were just saying there, then?
The smoothness, no, we're using similar pulleys.
Okay.
But the width of the pulleys on the front,
All right.
and they're inverted, so we did switch the cable routing. So it's coming from the top down.
Because I was inverted.
Yeah, Maverick and Goose.
Yeah. Awesome.
Gave him, was engaging in foreign relations?
Yeah.
Gave him the bird?
Yeah, gave him the bird, that's right.
Oh, this is probably the right channel for that.
This is the right channel for that, yeah. So this is exactly the right channel for that.
So then on the pull down, we brought the pulleys on swivels as well.
Okay.
So they used to be on swivels.
Yeah.
And now these are close enough where you don't necessarily need the banana clip anymore. You can simply attach these together with a carabiner and have a lat pull down bar.
Okay.
right?
So can people buy this now? Is it like available to be purchased?
Not quite yet. They will be on pre-order soon.
Okay,
Yeah.
right on. Awesome.
Yep.
Thank you for letting us check it out.
Thanks for coming by.
Yeah.
Appreciate you guys.
All right, we're here at the Belt Fed booth, and if I could only pick one product here that I really wanted to show off, it would have to be the Massenomics Drink Spotter XL. Now 37% bigger.
You know, if they had an award for most innovative product, I mean, we'd clearly win it. So I think that's why they didn't have the award.
We'd
this year.
probably be the ones giving out the award also. So great product.
Conflict of interest.
All right, we're here at Home Gym Con at the Black Widow booth with Big Dean. Big Dean, put one in the old vice.
Yeah, thanks for stopping by, guys.
Yeah, awesome. So, one question for you. You got a lot of different cool stuff here. We talked about some of it earlier, but if you could only show off one thing that you brought this weekend, what one thing would you pick to show us?
One thing?
It's tough. You brought a lot of different stuff.
It's tough. I have to go my safety squat bar. This is obviously a special purple edition. Got a logo on the outside, held up by a Darko anchor. But this is my lightweight version,
Okay.
which has become more popular. So if you're training young kids,
Right.
females, it only weighs 35 pounds, but
Okay.
it could handle whatever you could throw at
Instead
it.
of 55 or
Yeah.
whatever, normally, yeah.
And it's I've been making this for probably 10 years and never changed the design. And
Yeah.
it's like a hidden gem in the gym world.
Okay.
It's,
And you, this one's purple, like you said, obviously, but you do a lot of different custom stuff if people want to, right?
Yeah.
That's kind of your thing is you can do damn near anything with it, anything
Yeah.
if you want to. Yeah.
it's even like these little cross members. If you're trying to configure your home gym, you could contact me what you need,
Yeah.
and I can make it happen.
When I would add what I particularly like is it seems fairly basic with this knurled axle. And this one's, what does this one weigh? Like 25?
It's about 25.
Yeah.
It's the same material as all the other companies use, so strength-wise, we'll handle whatever you throw at it.
And then is this powder coating on here then too?
Yeah.
But it's like a kind of a nice rough powder coating as far as like grip wise. It works out well. Awesome. Well, we appreciate it. It looks good. I like the setup.
Yeah,
Thanks,
you.
man. All right, we're here with Big Garrett from PRX Performance. Put one in the old vice. And it's funny, South Dakota guys, North Dakota guys, but we had to come all the way to French Lick, Indiana to meet each other. So what I'm wondering is, if you had one piece of equipment here, you could only show off one thing to people that wanted to check out your stuff, what one thing would you show them?
Yeah, definitely these Halo arms.
Okay.
Not on the market yet, launching June 3rd for a pre-sale. We've added everything else everybody else is trying to do aftermarket with lever arms or jammer arms.
Yep.
We've put it all into one kit. We've got it patented, so there's free motion here. You pull out this pin, twist it 90 degrees. This will swivel, or you can pop it into a specific spot.
Yep.
Along with that, we've got different set points you can do with this pin down below it, or you can pop into a specific spot. It's on a trolley system, so there's a lock pin here. I'm going to move you guys' sweet water bottle holder. So you got a locking pin down here. Pull that out. There's these really satisfying knurled handles.
Yep.
Little pop pin on this side. Pull it out. You can go up and down with it. And it pops into place.
Awesome.
So these will work on our racks, which are 5/8 inch holes.
Yep.
They'll also work stock as is. Don't have to change anything out on 1 inch racks too.
Okay.
So this pop pin on this side over here, it's stepped. So this will pop into a 1 inch hole or 5/8.
Oh, yeah.
And then as far as the
Okay.
locking goes for a 1 inch hole, there's a spot back here where you pop in a 1 inch hole or 1 inch pin back there.
Okay. That's cool. So this is not available yet, but will
Not
be
yet.
soon?
So
Okay.
we actually have a QR code here to get on our mailing list.
Okay.
And then June 3rd is when we're going to be doing a pre-sale launch.
And then for anyone that isn't familiar with PRX yet, too, I mean, the GOAT or like
Yeah.
the Shark
Yep.
Tank days and everything is the folding rack, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
so this is kind of what got us started.
Yeah.
Is our folding racks here. So they fold up when you're not in use, out of the way. Without the J-cups on, they stick about 3 inches away from the wall.
Yeah.
And then this was kind of our flagship, our folding bench too. So it just pulls out from the wall. Auto centers between the racks, so you never have to kick it left or kick it right.
Awesome.
There you go.
Perfect. We appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Appreciate you guys.
All right, we're here with Big Austin from Abmat at the Abmat booth. Everyone's big, you know, Austin. So first of all, put one in the old vise.
Oh yeah.
Austin, I got a question for you. If you could only pick one piece of equipment to show off this weekend from Abmat, which one piece would you pick?
I'd pick a Zercher pad.
Okay, so where do we got it?
It's right over here, but it's not set up. We need to set it up. Okay. So you got to pick the bar up in a normal Zercher grip. Okay. Tell me how that feels.
Should I?
Yeah, do it that way so we can see you. Yeah, just stand it up. There we go.
There we go.
All right. Probably feels all right, not too heavy, but
the weight's not too much, to be fair.
Yeah, but now we need to put our Zercher pad that was meant to look like a Toblerone, but it's actually functional and goes in the crease of your arm so that you can load up your Zercher squats, lunges, whatever it might be.
Excellent.
A little bit more comfortably.
Let me try it out.
Certainly than without it.
Yeah, considerably more comfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So for those that like the pain of the movement, you should not use that product, and you should just, you know, enjoy the pain. But if you actually want to focus on the movement and not the pain of the movement, it's a pretty good solution.
That makes sense. And Abmat works with like a lot of different inventors and creators and stuff like that. So is there someone like that you work with on this one, for example, like specifically, or?
Yeah, so we worked with a lot of different people in the community. That's where the best ideas come from. But that actually was one of our own team members, Christina, who's a...
You got to take full credit for this.
She's right there. That was Lazo, who just had the idea and brought it to us. She's already working for us and said, hey, this would be a good idea. But that wall over there that you see behind me, that's a lot of different products, and that's just people that are in the community, in the trenches, and have ideas, and fortunately we're a pretty good fit for them in those scenarios.
Right. Awesome. Good best demonstration yet at a booth. So.
Oh gosh, it's because I'm big, right?
Yeah, that's right. All right, thanks, man.
Yeah.
All right, we're here with Big Flo at the ATX booth here at Home Gym Con. Flo, put one in the old vise. How's it going? Good to see you. It's great to get a little international representation here at Home Gym Con. German-based company, and I've got one specific question for you first. You guys brought a lot of stuff. You've got a big booth here.
Yeah.
If you could only pick just one piece of equipment here that you really wanted to show off the most, what piece would you choose?
I would choose our Trinity Tower, the lat pull station behind there.
Let's check that out then, yeah.
All right.
I'm glad you chose that because I wanted to check that out myself.
Okay, good.
So, yeah.
So this is our Trinity Tower. Why is it called Trinity Tower? Because you have basically 3 exercises. Right now in this stage, it is the typical lat pull, right? Here.
Yep. With band attachments, obviously.
With band attachments. Then the second one is, you flip it up here, and then you lower this one. You do high rows. Here.
Yep.
And you bring it up again. And then last but not least, obviously, the normal.
Then you've got the low row.
Low rows here.
Yeah.
So that's comes with 135 kilograms, which is I think roughly 300 lbs.
Yeah.
Plus the band packs, which we put on a lot of things, gives it an amazing strength curve, in my opinion, or in our opinion. Yeah.
So
this thing is silky smooth from the running. And
it is, and it just, I don't know how it transfers on video, but it is an awesome piece of equipment, just even aesthetically in person. But so can people buy this now? Like, is it for sale, or is it brand new, or like what?
No, it is. We launched it roughly like 2 years ago in the European market already. And you can buy it here on the booth.
Right.
This is the only piece in the US probably.
Right.
And then when we come over to the US, obviously it's in the normal range.
So how does that work? Like, can US people buy ATX equipment right now, or?
They can, well, they technically can, but then they have to put on shipping costs, which is I think not really affordable.
Really, yeah, right.
So we'll come to the US at some stage.
Okay.
We're playing that in the next 12 to 18 months, directly as ATX. But in the meantime, we have a lot of requests from potential distributors as well over here. And I think the market is big enough for us and distributors as well to sell some ATX stuff.
Awesome. We'll be looking forward to you coming over here then too.
Cool.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yeah.